Oh, what's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to Impact Wrestling Review, the show from October 18th, 2019, the day of my best friend's birthday. Shout out to my best friend. Basically, a happy birthday shout out to my best friend. He probably won't be able to watch this video. I don't know if he does. I don't know if he does still watch my videos on YouTube, but anyways, I already said happy birthday to and all, but just wanted to throw it out there. My best friend's birthday on October 18th, so happy birthday to him. But yeah, and this Impact Wrestling show, again from October 18th, 2019, for this review, is the Go Home Show edition for Bound for Glory 2019. And maybe just start by saying Impact Wrestling, what the fuck was that? Before I get to why I'm saying this, let me first say this as well. They were in Las Vegas, Nevada. Still pertains to the TV tapings from back in September 5th and 6th on that day. But yeah, Las Vegas, Nevada. Don Callis and Josh Matthews are commentators. Yeah, what the fuck was that, Impact Wrestling? What the fuck did I just watch? Now I'm gonna start going all over the place with this, because this was a show that just dragged on with some shit and boredom, borderlines. Like, wow, this was like WE level Go Home Show editions. And I expect better. I expect more of Impact Wrestling to treat their Go Home shows, a lot exciting of it. I mean, there were some matches that I still enjoy, like a couple of them were decent, especially representing. I was looking forward to see the Battle Royale, which I'll get to that once we get to the entire review. But basically, I'm just gonna go over the place with this. Where this was not a very good show. This show was boring. It was nothing but the drizzling shits. It was a terrible booking, terrible promotion, terrible producing, and terrible excitement. Less excitement, none excitement whatsoever of why should I tune in to Bound for Glory on October 20th, 2019. So again, Impact Wrestling, what the fuck was that? What the fuck you had me watching? Having me almost bored to death. Especially with this one match that was a clusterfuck. I'll get to that match later, where this referee couldn't control the match. But yeah, I'll get to that later. But a lot of things on the show went wrong, in my opinion. It was just terrible. Here I'm having some high expectations to see how they're gonna build up their final show before we get to Bound for Glory. Because I was excited, besides the Battle Royale, which again I'll get to that later. But besides the Battle Royale, where I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the show. I can't wait to see how they're gonna make this show exciting for us to tune in on this coming Sunday and everything. Ecstatic and everything. It's gonna be a exciting show. And boy, once I tuned into it and all that, my expectation went lowest to the lows. I meant to say from lowest of the lows. There you go. Who booked this show? Who the fuck booked this show? Like, oh my god, like seriously. I mean, other than promos and video vignettes that this show represents hyping up Bound for Glory for which is going to be in Chicago, the rest of the show overall did not do a very good job at it, especially where it takes me watching on Twitch TV. And even on Twitch TV, where you couldn't have Melissa Santos on there because there's a reason why too. But I also want to say some basically what pertains to Melissa Santos, because last week Melissa Santos was on Twitch TV, what pertains to Impact Wrestling going on commercial break on Twitch TV, and Melissa Santos is talking about everything that that's going on the show, And then we get to a point where Melissa Santos, of the closing show of last week's Impact Wrestling show, she gets a pile driver, Captain Special by Sami Callihan to close up the show, where Brian Cage was handcuffed and had to force to watch by OVE. And then all of a sudden we see Melissa Santos on Twitch TV after the show was over, talking about what happened, on the closing show of the main event slot. And I'm saying, and I'm like saying to myself, wait a minute. Why would she be on there to talk about what? It's basically the same thing with the whole winning debacle. The whole Brian Cage and Melissa, Brian Cage and Melissa Santos winning debacle, where Melissa Santos is is talking about everything that's going on. Wait, was Melissa Santos on there, or was it? I don't think it was Melissa Santos. I think it was somebody else, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was somebody else. I forgot who it was, but that guy was good though. He was good. But so yeah, so basically I think I was talking about the whole the bachelorette that they had before they did the wedding a week later. So that was probably what I was talking about. So my apologies for that. But at least they did it right there. They did the right thing there by not having Mrs. Santos on Twitch TV for there, because they had someone to replace her on that day. On that night. On this, from last week's show, basically, Mr. Santos on Twitch TV, talking about everything that's going on, reading the chats, from the chat room and everything. And then we get to the point where Mr. Santos gets taken out by Sami Callihan at the end of the show, while Brian Cage is being forced to watch. She's talking about her being attacked by Sami Callihan. And then also we get to this week of Impact Wrestling, the Home Show edition. And she's not even on Twitch TV. You know what they did on Twitch TV? They didn't have anyone, taking on Melissa, excuse me, hold on a second. Spit the gum out. So that's what I was saying. Mr. Perfect style, by the way. Mr. Perfect. So, anyways, so Melissa Santos was not on there, on Twitch TV. So, who they had to replace her? Nobody. Nobody was there to replace her. Because all they did on that show is show everything that's it's from the past of Impact Wrestling, TNA, to basically promote and plug their Impact Plus. And I'm saying to myself, I don't need to see this. I don't want to see this. I don't care to see this, because I got Impact Plus anyways. You already got me. You got me hook, line, and sinker. What pertains to having an Impact Plus. I don't need to watch. I don't need to tune into Impact Wrestling to watch a wrestling show where you're going to show me on Twitch TV all of the past flashbacks and everything that's going on with TNA, Impact Wrestling on your just to promote your Impact Plus. You already got me. You already got me. Sign up to it, subscribe to it. There was no need for you to show me Jay Lethal versus Ric Flair. There was no need for you to show me Jeff Hardy versus AJ Styles. There was no need for you to show me Raven versus Shane Douglas, or where else they show. Oh yeah, Madison Rain, Angelina Love, that match where when it gets to be crowned the queen of the knockouts, whatever. I don't need to see any of that on a wrestling show that I'm tuning in to watch an episode of Impact Wrestling where it's supposed to be the current shows, and on top of that, where it pertains to to limit commercials on Twitch TV. Has someone on Twitch TV to take Melissa Santos' place if she couldn't be there. Instead, what you fucking did is show, matches that happened from the past just to promote Impact Plus on Twitch TV. If I wanted to see that, I'll see that on my own time. I don't want to see it on where there's a time where I'm supposed to be watching Impact Wrestling episodes. Just the current ones, the recent ones. I am so fucking heated. Like I said before, this Go Home Show edition was WWE's level of Go Home Show edition. That's what it was. That's what it felt like to me. And with that being said, let's get to the show. Sorry about that diatribe. to start this review. Michael Elgin versus Falaba, being accompanied by TJP, you know, which way you want to say. Match itself was decent. Michael Elgin wins. Falaba looked good too, by the way. After the match, Michael Elgin attacks TJP, who was checking on Falaba. And basically, Michael Elgin destroys TJP, basically sending a message to his opponent at Bound for Glory, which is Maru Fuji. And basically said to Maru Fuji, if he's watching, you know, this is what's going to happen to you and everything at Bound for Glory. So it was a nice way to pull over the match and go way to pull over Michael Elgin. So there you go. Second match was Jay Christ, the X Division champion, versus Chris Bay. Now I'll give Impact Wrestling credit for this one, unlike WWE, because when Chris Bay was wrestling on WWE against Arya Daivari on 205 Live, basically they only showcased Chris Bay with 3 moves that he did in the match, which it was just him trying to make a comeback, just for him to get buried by Arya Daivari in the match. This match, on the other hand, he has some good offense, more than 3, about 5 to 6. He even did a tope con hilo onto Jay Christ in the match, and then in the end, Jay Christ ends up winning the match either way. So at least I'll give Impact Wrestling credit where credit's due here. They are showcasing Chris Bay a little more on here, and basically giving him a leg to stand on. Unlike WWE, well, because I thought that was bullshit what WWE did with him when he wrestling against Arya Daivari. Because Arya Daivari was basically squashing and decimating Chris Bay. But in this match, Chris Bay, he looked strong. He looked a little strong in this match against Jay Christ, excuse me. So hopefully, Chris Bay makes the right choice and stay with Impact Wrestling, because WWE is not going to cut for him after that performance that they booked for him. So, Impact Moment Plus of the week was another one that was from Impact Wrestling, by the way. Desmond Xavier, DJ Z, and Andrew Everett versus King Cuerno, Drago, and Aerostar, a 6-man tag team match that happened about 2 years ago, I believe it was. Was it 2 years ago? Oh, I think it was last year. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it was actually last year, where it was Impact Wrestling versus Lucha Underground. And I see myself, I already seen this match already. I don't need to see this again. And this is one of the reasons why, and one of the good examples of what I was talking about. They showed a package of moves versus Ken Shamrock to hype up their match for Bound for Glory. I thought it was good. Better than Tyson Fury and Braun Strowman. I'll say that. Ace Austin and Alicia Edwards. So apparently Alicia Edwards is dumb, an idiot, clueless, idiotic, a doofus. You know, the female doofus in a way. Because I guess you didn't watch last week's show where Ace Austin was being kissed by 2 girls, you know, in the front row. And then with the whole Ace Austin 316 said, "I just banged your wife," which means Ace Austin banged Alicia Edwards. And Alicia Edwards is being okay with with Ace Austin, you know, talking to her and everything. I guess she must miss last week's show, or maybe no one, or maybe someone didn't give her the memo. Either way, she looks dumb in this one. And basically, Ace Austin said he's gonna win at Bound for Glory, and he said he wants Los Santos to to celebrate with him, whatever. And she agrees, and like, terrible, it just sucked. Taya Valkyrie, she was kind of promo. I was assuming that she was talking to Tennille Dashwood. I was saying to myself, wait a minute, she would not confront Tennille Dashwood. So sure enough, she, she's talking, and all of a sudden it revealed that she was talking to herself into the mirror, that she's gonna beat Taya Valkyrie. I mean, not Taya Valkyrie's gonna beat Tennille Dashwood, meant to say. So I thought it was fine though. During match we had Josh Alexander being accompanied by Ethan Page, Rhino being accompanied by Rob Van Dam, Rich Swann being accompanied by Willie Mack. This was a triple threat match that featured Josh Alexander, Rhino, and Rich Swann. Match itself was decent. Also, Chris Bay and Jake Christ and Chris Bay was a good match. This match was decent. It was Rich Swann getting the win after Rhino went for the gore to Josh Alexander, only for Rhino to get a 2 count because Ethan Page pulls the referee out there, and referee blames Willie Mack who was outside as well. But that's another thing too. It was Rich Swann, I believe, being tossed over the ropes by Josh Alexander. Yes, onto Willie Mack, RVD, and Ethan Page. All of them taken out. Also, that leads Rhino to gore, Josh Alexander out of his sockets. I mean his socks, I meant to say, or boots, whatever. That's where Ethan Page pulls the referee out, and referee thought it was Willie Mack did that, and basically also this was a good distraction of Rhino to be distracted, where Rich Swann gets to win by going for the 450 splash onto Josh Alexander for the win, and Rhino had the look on his face like he's been duped. So yeah, that was basically it for that match. Sami Callihan clear promo about he is sorry about what happened and everything. He's not a bad guy and everything. Basically, he's sorry about what happened with what he did to Eddie Edwards back in the past, and then the whole thing with Pentagon Jr. Disrespecting the Lucha Libre culture of trying to remove the mask, and the whole thing with Rich Swann, where he tries to take out his own brother and everything, because they go way back, blood brother in a way, and then the whole thing with Brian Cage and Miss Santos, and all of a sudden he was pretending he was crying and everything, which he did pretty good, by the way, good acting right there, and then all of a sudden he goes like this and then he does this. Basically, evil, a mean look on his face, but he said he loved it, and then that's good. That's the type of Sami Callihan person that he needs to be to become the next Impact World Champion. The fourth match, it was a clusterfuck of a match. Sabu being carried by Super Genie versus Rohit Raju being carried by Gama Singh. Winner of this match between Sabu and Rohit Raju will be in the match, the fifth spot basically for the ladder match for the X Factor title at Bound for Glory. So as this match was going on, Sabu had Super Genie interfere. He used weapons, and at this point, the referee allows it, and then all of a sudden, they end up going to a table at the same time. Maybe I don't remember. I just didn't care about this match for the first time ever. I didn't care about a Sabu match, and the match ends by a double count out. And I said to myself, how the fuck do you even allow a match to continue on after Sabu had outside interference, using steel chair, using a table? Like, so basically we had no winners to go to Bound for Glory, but I'll get to that later on when I do the preview. Oh my god, horrendous. And guess what? Even I don't remember if they did or not, but they didn't even explain about the what they're gonna do. What they're gonna do with this whole situation. I don't think they did. Not that I know of. Terrible. And then finally, the fifth match, we had basically talking about wrestling 5 matches. Just get that out of the way. But this is the Call Your Shot the Call Your Shot Gauntlet Battle Royale, where you can have 20 participants in the Battle Royale, not just the men's, but the women's, where whoever wins this, basically whoever the last 2 are in the ring, and whoever wins this match will be the one that enters number 20 to have the better high advantage, and the one who is a runner-up of that match, of this Battle Royale match, by the way, will be enters number 1 to have the low advantage. So as far as this match was, you have I'm going to try to remember the best I can who was in the match. The Deaners, Jake and Cody, Rosemary, Jessica Havoc, Kiera Hogan, Jordan Grace, Johnny Swinger. All right, I'll get back to him later. Who else was in there? Oh yeah, Eddie Edwards. Mamali Shira, Rajan Singh. Oh yeah, the Reno Scums. Well, I'll tell you this too, though. By the way, at least there's no locker room leader, Mansour in the match. Thank God. But yeah, that's as far as I can remember. Now back to Johnny Swinger. He was the first guy eliminated by the women's. That right there should tell you this guy is fucking garbage. This guy's fucking trash. Good physical physique, but his outfit is fucking terrible. Why is he even there? Why is he even the character? Why is he on my TV set? Well, I wouldn't say TV set because I watch it on Tu's TV, internet, but why is he on my screen? He's getting more TV time than Killer Cross. You tell me a jobber back in WCW is going to get more TV time, who's about somewhere from his 40s, than Killer Cross? Mami Shura wins the Battle Royale, so he enters number 20. Eddie Edwards was the runner-up, so he's going to enter as number 1. There you go. And then after that was over, they show a video package hyping up Bound for Glory. Basically, it was a video package of more pertains to 2019 Bound for Glory. And the song, I thought the song was good. I forgot what was the title of it, but it basically goes for the lyric Glory. So don't know what the song was, but it was good. I want to go back to look at it and to see what it was and who it was that sings it. So I'll be good research for me to do. But other than that, there you go. I don't know if that's gonna be the official theme song for Bound for Glory 2019, but hey, whatever. Whatever they got, But there you go, folks. That was it. Overall strength for the show, I was so close, folks, of getting this a 0 out of 10. That's how bad to me. That's how bad the show was. And you're telling me you're gonna have the Battle Royal to be the main event of your Go Home Show edition of Impact Wrestling, where pertains to Bound for Glory 2019. This is the main event instead of the opener. What you should have as the main event was Michael Elgin versus Falaba. That should have been the main event for Impact Wrestling, not the Battle Royale. That should have been saved from the beginning, because you had me, watching a show which is dragged on way too fucking long. It was fucking boring at this point, where I lost interest of the Battle Royale. Good job. So my overall scoring for the show, 4 out of 10. And with that being said, thank you all for watching for It's Natural Born Driller, saying peace on the streets. For this was your Impact Wrestling review, the Go Home Show edition for Bound for Glory, show from October 18th, 2019. So yeah, there you go. # Free Killer Cross. I'm out.